welcome back to my channel. I'm Daniela and today we'll continue with Altered Carbon, this time the third episode of the second season. In the last episode, Kovac is still trying to find more about Quell, or the one that is using a clone of her sleeve. She met with some friends of Axley, saw some memories of him, where he saw Quell carving some symbols on a wall. Then she attacked people randomly. She came at the club they were, killed almost everyone. But at the end, she seemed like she is the real Quell. She recognized Kovac. So, but the Protectorate and the Carrera came there and captured Kovac. Also, Poe has troubles. He is losing memories, but doesn't want to, fix himself because he's afraid that he'll lose also his memories, especially, all the things he did with Kovac, all his experience, but also the memories of Lizzie. So that's that. Anyway, as usual, I got something to drink. The episode is ready to start. So without further ado, let's do this.
Are you sure that it's him?
His DHF is encrypted, but the biomarker in his sleeve matches the specs we pulled from Exley's tag. We used it to track him.
Don't blame Poe. He did write down bio tracker.
Are you a Kellist?
You don't have to be a Kellist to prefer a dead meth over a living one.
Does that mean you were acting alone, or did Joshua Kemp put you up to
I
this?
don't give a damn about Kemp or his cause.
That's
Your
exactly
answer,
what
Colonel.
she wanted to hear.
He's a lone wolf, not a revolutionary. Your wedge sleeve's been accounted for. The thief will be dealt with. Of course, you're more than welcome to stay and oversee the execution, but we'll handle things from there.
You can't do that. We don't have the weapon.
Any weapon we find will be turned over to the Protectorate as required by law.
It's not gonna leave so easily.
Close call.
Hey, that was a bullseye.
Still working for the meat bags? We gave that up a long time ago.
Please, my meat bag was sentenced to die by others of his own ilk.
We're all named after dig sites on planet.
I see.
We've all been out of work too long. We're programmed to excavate and preserve elder artifacts.
How fascinating.
It was. Until the governor outlawed our research. Now we're just stuck here, without a purpose.
My guest has been consigned to the circle. I'm beside myself with concern.
I'm sure you'll find another guest.
He's more than that. He's my
His
compatriot,
friend.
a friend.
No.
You're not getting out of this one.
What are you doing here, Ray?
That's easy, big brother. I'm not real. What's your excuse?
There's something wrong with her. You hurt her.
Like you hurt me. The truth is hard to look at, isn't it, Tuck? But you'd rather believe I'm the reason your girlfriend's fucked up because it makes you feel better about what you
Well, it was your fault. What do you mean?
They used to run neural mappers of a soldier's cortical stacks to extract memories of people they hated. They found if they projected those faces in combat,
Soldiers wouldn't hesitate to pull the trigger.
Damn.
effective motivational tool ever created.
If we're gonna extract the faces of all the people I hate, we're gonna be here a long time.
But like, how much will that work? Like, is every soldier, or was every soldier having someone that they hated so much they wanted them dead? Not just dead, but them being the one to kill them.
This planet has had an ongoing problem with Callous terrorists, which is why they devised an execution method that reflects Falconer's own philosophy. We find the personal, your mind, rip it out, use it against him.
Mr. Kovac is about to be executed.
That's his problem.
Surely your cyber-wired brain can think of some way to liberate him.
You know what? I'll just use my coils, shut down the grid. My head might explode, but your buddy can waltz right out of the circle. Piece of cake.
Oh.
What is it? What's wrong?
He's not responding to extraction. If we go any higher, we could frag his DHF.
Did you check your uplinks?
Twice.
And you're getting nothing.
Well, not nothing, but...
But what?
Facial identification. Kristen Ortega. Facial identification. Vernon Elliott. Facial identification. Raylene Kawahara. Facial identification. Calchrist Falconer. Extraction complete.
The meth killer is Takeshi Kovac.
Oh, he knows him.
The last envoy. We should real death him right now, shoot him in the stack and be done with it.
Not every situation calls for someone to be shot, Carrera.
You don't know him. This man killed entire units of his own comrades. He murdered his father when he was 12. His sister in cold blood. Kill him in public and you'll make him a martyr all over again.
We've already made the announcement.
This is not the time to save face! The Protectorate spent millions of credits and countless lives to crush the first uprising with your father leading the charge, but even then the last envoy survived.
Then I'll just have to succeed where my father failed.
Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen.
I've had this bounty out for like 6 months. What took you so long?
Figured if he was somebody important, they'd up the reward.
And what if someone else knew about him and took the reward before
Do you know where he is?
you?
No, I haven't seen him in a while. Hey, wait. So what? You're not gonna pay me?
For what? You say you saw him a while ago doing a job he wouldn't be caught dead doing?
Oh, fuck you. He got flagged on the SQR list.
What the hell is the SQR list?
Suspected Kellis recruiter.
Oh.
Your bounty was stirring up trouble, kept pushing Kemp's revolution. Lil got tipped that he was on the list, took off down the tunnels with a few other scratchers, never came back.
Oh.
Mystique?
It is an interesting problem.
It would take the keenest of minds to wrestle it. Too bad you can't help. But then, you're probably needed for some important game of darts.
I suppose I could offer a suggestion. When the founders landed the colony ship on Harlan's, they built 2 things right away. A gestation unit with the stored embryos they brought, and a prison.
Wow.
They drew power from the ship's reactor core.
A prison for who?
Something wrong?
Was for them or for the ones that they might find on Holland?
If you would be so kind as to, remind me, what were we doing?
Maybe I should stay a bit longer.
Should have known it was you. The way you fight, the things you know. The mouth of yours.
He knows him.
Don't act like you know me.
Don't I?
What's his name? Jäger.
You don't recognize me. I'm not surprised. It weakens you mentally, blurs reality until you can't tell what's real and what's in your mind.
You're just a kid. Just catch your time. Jaeger.
What's wrong? Don't want to put your money where your mouth is.
You're too cocky.
My money's on the envoy.
I mean, it's obvious Kovac is not gonna lose, one way or another.
Harlan's world will remove this terrorist forever.
is herself or still being controlled. Ray, Elliot, and Quill.
Mi mamá.
Los niños! We brought the kids back. I gave you the money from Bancroft to get them new sleeves.
Wait, what? First of all, how didn't they know that? How is that she didn't know?
We're experiencing a surge.
And
in
also, why
rerouting
the kids are
systems being
alive?
grid.
Did the Ghost Walker had mercy on them, or how did that work? They were backed or what?
I helped you. It was never enough. Just take.
But Elliot being angry with Kovac doesn't make that much sense. He got Lizzie and his wife back, so...
Hey, you better hurry. I hear they saved the best for last.
Well... Why do I have a feeling it'll be the real one that is getting in the circle and not her? And how is it legal for them to...
No way this
right?
is legal.
To use Quill's face.
We could be together again. Just you and me. All you have to do
is give up!
That's the real one. Blood. And it's red.
Send the rapid reaction force all available Praetorians now. Falconer is confirmed organic.
And it's broadcasting it everywhere.
Takeshi Kovac?
Yes. Why is she acting like she doesn't know him?
Long live Calchrist Falconer.
He sounds like quite a guy.
Actually, he was temperamental, violent. He berated me constantly, but he never left me behind. Even in my current state, he was my only friend.
My word. Is this... Are you...
We need help. Now.
Follow me.
I was tracking the lead on a nil.
Of course you were. It's become an obsession.
He is my brother.
What are we gonna do?
Is she gonna try to take out Kovac?
Whatever you need, whatever it costs. Cut out their stacks and bring them to me.
Activate Evergreen.
Sir? Did you really get clearance?
That's who I gave you an order.
What is Evergreen? Seems bad.
I needed to know.
It's me, Cal. I'm here.
Is that my name?
What the fuck is going on? What? So, that was a thing? Quill saved Kovac. But she seems like she doesn't remember him or who she is. And honestly, I am lost as well. In the beginning, she seemed like she was, I don't know, controlled or something. She also seemed like not that she doesn't know who Kovac is, but kind of doesn't care about him yet. She was like, yeah, I'm not here for you. But then she remembers who Kovac was. she said like talk, and talk is only used by the people that knows Kovac, like his sister and Quell and Jaeger. But also the way she acted, like she really seemed that she knows who he is. But now she doesn't remember him or herself. So what happened all these years? Or maybe she only remember him because of the like the sleeve memory thing, because of the knife catching thing that happened before, and that's why she remembered him, but it's not controlled anymore. So she doesn't remember anything? Did they wiped her memory or something and then use her sleeve to, I don't know, do all this thing, whatever they are doing by killing Mets and like wiping their stag and back up? I do wonder what happened to her. Like, she definitely seemed controlled by something or someone. And how is it possible? What did they do to her stack? I mean, it was destroyed, but it was the backup, and the backup, the memories are back on the stack that she has now. But all this time, years, a lot of years, hundreds of years, what happened to her? It wasn't the Protectorate. Like, in the beginning, I really thought that it was like Carrera and the Protectorate needing a reason to stay on Harlan's world. But it's not them. So if it's not them, who? The rebellion? I don't think so. What will be the point to alter her memory if she was already, with them and they are following her? I have no idea, but I'm so curious to know. And this power of her wiping stacks, I mean destroying stacks and wiping the backups, and her carving on that wall those letters. I still don't know if it's like a language that is used there, it means something, or maybe it's an, I don't know, an old language of the elders that used to be on Harlan. But now that the Carrera, I mean Jaeger, knows that Quell is alive, he doesn't need a more better reason than that. He and Danica are kind of working together. They find a common goal to catch Kovac and Quell before, worse things happen, because neither of them want them around. I mean, the word will go out, especially if that girl that seemed part of the rebellion managed to escape. She gonna tell. She knows that Quell is alive. That's why she turned off the power. And if she has enough time to get back to the leader or some other members of the rebellion and tell them that Quell is alive. Damn. That was an episode. honestly, I don't know what to say about this episode. In my opinion, it was a bit slow, like the story didn't move too much. It was Kovac fighting and Poe finding help, another AI. Apparently some of them were used to dig, but now they're just laying around, not being used anymore. Maybe they together can find a way to help Poe with his memories. It's impossible, like, to move his memories, the most important one, and then reboot and then put them back. So yeah, I'll stop here. Maybe I'll get something more to say in the next episode. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoy. I'll see you next time. Bye.